Good morning everybody, it's Lynn. Well, we're back from our travels. We had an amazing time, and before I start, this is Flosstube 105, and I think I've got that one right this time, but we'll see at the end. Yes, we had a lovely time for our wedding anniversary and my birthday. We went away to the northeast, Northumberland. We stayed at Sea Houses, which is a small fishing village up in the northeast. We went to Bamborough and we visited the castle. Lovely is the castle. If you've never been, I can recommend going. And if you're not very good at walking, don't worry about it. You go get parked in the car park, and there's a little white, what do you call them, train, or it's transport to get you up there, because it is quite hilly to get up to the castle. So we were lucky. We just got parked up and we managed to catch it before it set off. Don't charge anything for it. It does sell you the tickets if you're not a member, because it's heritage. It's a heritage site. So, and if you're disabled, it's like 2 for 1, because the carer goes free. So we got all the tickets. He did the tickets for us. We set off. There was another couple waiting to go up when we got there. So he took us up and they drop you off wherever you want to be dropped off. We went down to the cafe first of all, because it was a horrible day. It rained that day. It was really cold, windy and raining. So we went to the cafe and got a hot drink to warm us up before we started. Then we managed to walk up to the entrance to where you go in, and it's an amazing place, and you look around. There is a part of it that has quite a few steps, and once you get on these steps, there's no turning around to come back, if you know what I mean. You've got to follow it through. So they do have a little area where people who aren't very good at walking, or you're in a wheelchair or whatever, they put you in this little area and they put you a video on of the history of it, as well as the rooms that you can't get to. Very good, yeah. And I don't know why, but I didn't buy a guide. When I went to the shop, I didn't get a guide. I don't know why. Anyway, so that was Bamborough. The following day, where did we go? Oh yes, the following day, which was Sunday, we went to the Holy Island, which is Lindisfarne. And because of the tide, you only have a short opening for getting on the island and getting off. And the closing time for getting off the island was, I think it was 1:30. But we got there and there's a car park and parked up and had a walk around. But to actually get to Lindisfarne Castle, it's a walk, and it is a walk. We didn't do that. I took some photographs of it from where we were stood, and actually it wasn't open on Sunday anyway. It said the castle was closed, so we didn't do that. And I've seen somewhere, or I've heard somebody say, it's 5 miles to walk to this castle, and it's one of those roads or paths, but you have got beach at either side of you. The scenery is amazing. Sorry. Crystal clear waters, and the sun came out. It was a sunny day that day. It didn't rain. It was a lovely day, but windy. And they have a shop that sells the Lindisfarne mead. So we went to the shop, had a look round. I'll tell you a funny story about that. Oh dear. Yeah. We bought what we needed to buy in there, came outside, and there's a seating area where you can sit. So we sat down and we were having a chat. I said to Bill, oh no, I've forgot my glasses. I'll have to go back. So off I goes. He followed me. And I said to the lady on the till, has anybody handed a pair of glasses in? No. So I went in this other room that we'd been in, because there's 2 rooms. And I said to the lady in there, has anybody handed any glasses in? Have you seen any glasses? No. Well, what did you look at? So we were telling her where we'd been in this shop. So coming back down this little corridor, because she says, oh, I'll come with you and help you. Coming back down this little corridor to go back in this big room. She said to me, are they a different pair to the ones you've got on your face? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. We were sat outside and as I say, it was really sunny, and as you're looking at the sky and the scenery, it was that crystal clear. I didn't even see the frame of my glasses. I didn't think I had them on. So that's a funny story for you. Anyway, we'll move on from there. So I managed to get back over the causeway, and I did do a little video of that, and I've not put it up yet, so I'll put it up after this video, because I don't know how you do links. And we went to a nice pub in Bamborough, and we had Sunday roast. That was lovely. That was the best meal we'd had while we'd been there, and we got there Friday. Monday, we set off early Monday. We didn't even bother for breakfast. We just packed up and left. And we went to Cragside. Now, I don't know whether you've been to Cragside. It's a beautiful place, is Cragside. It's where the first electricity, a northern powerhouse, was actually invented. Absolutely amazing is this place, really is. I recommend it if you've not been. We'd never been before. We loved it. We loved it that much. Bill wants to go again, which I'd like to go again. We never saw the gardens, and there are some gardens there. But the fireplace that's in there, it's unbelievable. Let me see if I can find the photograph of this fireplace for you. It's on the top floor. There is a lot of walking in here to do as well, but we managed it. There are a few places where you can sit, and oh, look at that view. That is what it looks like from where we parked our car. Absolutely amazing. And that's the fireplace. Can you see it? It's all marble. I think it's marble. It's unbelievable, and it's that big you can stand inside it. It's in the drawing room. Yeah, and shell collection. Amazing shell collection. There's cases and cases and cases of shells. I love shells. That's one of the things I do like to do when I go on holiday. I like to walk down the beach and go collecting shells. But this time we didn't do that because it was well, we didn't know how to get on the beach for a start, one of the things, and it was that cold and windy. Yes, the formal garden. We never got to the formal garden. So I would like to go see that next time. Bill wants to go back in the house, because in the house there is, see if I can find the photographs, in the kitchen, because that's the first place you go when you go inside. You go into the kitchens, and that's the top photograph is of the kitchen. That's part of the kitchen. It's massive. Because as you know, as Bill being a chef, is interested in things like that. Let's see if I can find, I don't know whether there's another. I don't think there is. But there's lots of walks around there. There's different parking areas. There's a couple of waterfalls. They have a carriage ride, what they call a carriage ride. And you go in your own car, and it's only wide enough for one car to go down. So once you're on it for 5 miles. There's no turning back unless you go into one of these car parks. But then you still can't turn back. You've got to keep going that way around. It was amazing. And the things you see, we could see one of the waterfalls. You can see people. There's picnic areas, and there's big rocks. There's water, the man-made lake, and it's just an amazing place. I do recommend this. I've wanted to go for a long time, and I'm glad we've been. So that was on the way home on the Monday, and then we went back to the caravan, and we've been there for a good week before we came home, and now we're back home. It's just hospital appointments. I'm fed up of them, to be quite truthful. I've had one, which was yesterday. Bill had one the day before. 2 different hospitals, and then Monday I'm going for another appointment. No, Friday I'm going to my own doctor's for an appointment, and then Monday I'm going back to the same hospital I went to yesterday for a different appointment, and then Wednesday I'm going for the other eye doing, which is this one, the left eye. The right eye's been done. Glasses, they're a waste of time. I can't see properly through them. I need them for distance, but as it is, I can see things close up without the glasses. But when we go out, I do put them on for distance. But if I have to look at anything in a shop, I have to take them off to read it. I'll be glad when it's done and it's all healed up and we can get back on with our life. Just before I leave you, that's a postcard I bought of Cragside, and that is one of Lindisfarne Castle. So, stitching, that's what we're here for, isn't it? Not an update on my life, but you've had it. Some people like to know what I'm up to, some people don't, but there you have it. Just wind on. It's finished. It's in the background. A tisket, a tasket. Finished it. Now, what day did I finish it? I'll tell you in a minute. Because it's in my little diary. A stitching diary. It's in here. I started it. On the 14th of January, finished it on the 29th of September at 10:10 AM, completely finished. So that's all my September stitching. Some days I didn't stitch, but there's a lot of stitching that went on for for Tisket or Tasket. And here she is. Excuse me. Ta-da! I don't know whether you can see it all. Can you see it all? Don't know. But she's finished. I'm over the moon with this. I can't wait until November to have it framed. Well, take it to retreat, because we've got a retreat in November, and the framing lady will be there. So I am really over the moon with this. It's other than Frida Kahlo, and yeah, Frida Kahlo, I'd say it's the biggest piece I've stitched. I did stitch Touching the Autumn Sky, and I've still got to find her, because I'd like to have her framed at the same time, but we'll see. She doesn't want to come out and play at the minute. Well, she's not in my drawers, and she's not with some of my stitching things I have here, so I'll have to go up in my room, which is a task in itself. And hopefully I can find her before retreat. If not, she'll get done one day. So I did have a birthday start, which I did say on my Instagram, and also Tisket Tasket. There's a photograph on Instagram, I think, and the 2 stitching groups I'm in, I've put it on there. Now I did start this, my birthday start, which Sally sent me, Stitching Sally. Thank you, Sally. Cabin in the Woods, and it's, now what fabric is this? It's 32 count. Well, this is my start. Let me make sure it's the right way for a start and the right way around. Yeah, that's the top. Now this is the start. Now I can't see this with my eyes at the minute, and they're the few stitches that I've put in it, and it is a few. I didn't have any magnifiers with me when I was at the caravan when I started it, but I've got my lamp behind me here, which might be better, but I'm struggling at the minute trying to see 32, because Tisket Tasket was 28, no problem with that, and it's lighter fabric. But I did have a little start, and I am going to persevere with this, and I want to crack on with it, but come next Wednesday, I don't know. We'll have to see how long it's going to be before I can start stitching once this has been done. And then the only other thing I have to, excuse me, show you is, I don't think I showed you this last time, just cross stitching Halloween. I know my friend Becky McCauley's done a flip through on this on her YouTube, so I won't bother doing a flip through, but what I will do is I'll show you the page where they all are, and this shows you everything that's inside this magazine. There you go. There are some nice things in. I don't really do Halloween that much, but some of the and I wish we could subscribe to this. Yes, you can subscribe to it in England, but it's not a hard copy. It's a PDF, and I like hard copies. I like to have it in my hand to look at. So yeah. Where's the one that... There is one in here that I took to. I quite like that. I think I'd missed... I don't know. I quite like the hot air balloon. I think that's cute. So, purchases other than the magazine. And I don't think I've shown you these because I've just had a look through my last video, and no, I think this came the day after I made the video last time. Here we are. Tilda Christmas. It's Tilda Merry Little Christmas, Autumn Winter 2025. It's the catalogue for all the fabrics that she's done. And it's a lovely book. And I'm going to have a go at making these because I've got the fabric. I think they're cute. You can still find this fabric in England. If you look, well, they still have some at, this is where I bought this from. It's Tilda flagship store, Holly's haberdashery, and it's in Newcastle under Lyme in England. There, and that's their website. So they still have some because I've ordered some different ones today. I'll show them next time. Now, I've been watching people making pincushions with this fabric, and I thought I'd like to have a go at that. And I love the fabric with the ladies' faces in. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to have a go. And that's the matching, that's the one that actually goes with it. Blue version. I can't remember what that's called. It is a tilde, I think. Let's see if I can find it on here. It is tilde. It's Quilt Collection, Wallflower Blue. There you have it. Tilda Collection Wallflower Blue. It's gorgeous. I love it. I think she did it in a different colourway as well, but I never got to see that. I was a bit late. And what's this one called? This is called Lauren Blue. It's the same collection, but that's all I have on my waist. Lauren Blue. So that's that one. I need to start using some of this material because I've got tons. Now this is the one that's in the catalogue I've just shown you. This one is this range is called Merry Little Christmas Collection, and it's Tilda, and it's holly clay, this particular one. Holly clay. It's gorgeous. I love it. With the little birds and the berries. Yeah. Now the other one is the same design, but that's called sorry, I'm doing this because it takes me a long time to pack up when I've finished, so you'll have to excuse me. This is called, what's this one called? Oh dear. This one's called duck egg. This one, duck egg. Gorgeous material. I've sent for some, I think this one in red. I think I've just ordered that this morning, so I'll show you it next time. And then these two, I love these two. And you know the little figures I said I'm going to have a go at making some. Well, this is the material. They don't have any more of this, not on that website anyway. And this is called Winter Friends Duck Egg, is this one. Winter Friends Duck Egg. Look at it, it's gorgeous. I wish I'd have sent for a metre of this. I only sent for half a metre. I love it. So yeah, that's where those little ornaments came from. You just cut them out. Well, I wouldn't cut them out. The way I'd do it is I would sew around them first with the machine or hand stitch. Sew around each one, then cut it out afterwards, but don't forget to leave an opening so you can stuff them. So that's that one, that's duck egg. And this is the same one. Look at the reindeer and the polar bear. But if you do that, sew around them first, then cut them out. That is my suggestion. Be a lot easier than trying to sew it once you've cut it out. What colourway is this? Clay. Clay, this one is called. I love it. I love the little soldiers, and the Santa's so cute, holding his parcel. And the little snowman, he's cute. And the little doggy, the reindeer, the goose. Yeah, so we'll see how we go on with those. Whether I'll have any to show you next time, you never know, because I'm getting myself ready for going to retreat now. We've got a retreat coming up soon in November, beginning of November, and everybody's getting excited about it. Yeah, so I'm glad I finished a Tisket Tasket, and I hope the frame is going to be there, which I think she did say she would be there, so yeah. And hopefully I can get on with my cabin in the woods. Let's hope so, because I love this. It's an absolutely amazing design. So I think that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching, and stay warm because it's cold here now. It's windy today. Don't think it's raining at the minute, but there's a lot of wind and cold, and I've not been out yet, but Bill's just been for his hair cutting and come back, and we're going to go shopping, and I'm going to see if I can pick up Rosie, what's she called now? Is it Rosie Goodwin? Can't remember. Anyway, there's a new book come out that I'd like to pick up. They didn't have it in Sainsbury's, so I'm hoping they're going to have it at Morrison's when I go today. If not, I'll have to order it online. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay well. Happy stitching. Till next time. Bye for now.